Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I am so glad to be back after a well-needed break. If you're wondering why I said a well-deserved and well-needed break, it is because of, yes, while other people have been doing this forever, and I just started a month ago, that is the issue. A lot of people have been doing this for a long time, so they're used to the schedule, and I did just start this about a month ago, just getting serious about it. So I was still brand new to it, and yeah, now that I know the schedule, I am back and ready to go, and hopefully 2025 will be so much better than 2024 was. In today's video, we are back at the lodge. It is currently halfway decorated for winter and halfway still for New Year's. I was just doing the winter off camera, and while I was doing it, I realized that my storage, I talked about in a previous video, my storage room is terrible. Yeah, it really very desperately needs an update, so I figured I would just do that because it would be so much easier before I took stuff down. So yeah, that is what we will be doing in today's video. So starting off, this is the current basement. As you can see, it is very, very small, very not spacious, and just overall a bad design. So yeah, I would like to have an area for like stuff where I can store like the Glinda bubbles. I absolutely love those, and I do not ever plan on deleting those. And I would like to keep things like those, like for events that I'm doing, like the Wicked premiere, that fall festival that I did, the New Year's. I would like to have these down in the basement. Obviously, not all the decorations, but I would like to have some of these things. As for my New Year's ball, I do not think I am going to be able to fit that in my basement. Let me see how tall is. Oh my gosh, I might actually be able to fit it. So first thing, I would like to finally replace these stairs because they are very much too small for down here. Alright, there we go. So I don't think I want a full wall here. What I'm wondering if I can do is maybe a half wall. And for that, I'm either going to need a fence or make it custom. Now that I got all of that figured out, I do really like the way that that looks. If I put the roof back on there, you can see how it looks. I do want to fix that door, but I'm not sure how. I'll fix it later on, but I do really like the way that it looks. I had to open up and push this wall back a little bit in my movie theater, you can see here, so now it is less seats, but that's fine because I did not need that many seats anyways. So yeah, what I need next is I need the 3 rooms that the things will be going into. Okay, so I went and added the 3 rooms. Well, I did add 4 rooms because I added the event items that will just be used for one event, but maybe used for another event, and also just keeping as a keepsake. The items that are for holidays, so I made this one bigger, and the items that will be staying year round, but are just down for a little bit. And then I did also add a bathroom because I did want this to also be kind of like a basement. Okay, so first I'm actually going to work on the basement part, and then I'm going to work on the storage rooms. So what I'd like to have is I'd like to have like a little couch gaming area over there. Um, Maybe like some toys for a toddler right there, and just sort of like decorations that you would find in a basement. What is this? Why have I never seen this before? Hold on. I have never seen this set before. Where? Oh, these are definitely going down here. I mean, this is literally the dad basement chair. I don't know why, but I love this furniture set so much, and it fits so well. I feel like it is just such a basement furniture. Such a basement furniture. Alright, now after spending way too much time getting the ball down and downstairs, the lights are officially back up. The chandelier, I do really like it. And yeah, I'm glad that it is back. And as you can see down here, we do have the ball, which is just small enough to fit down here. It is time for the tour, so if we just go ahead and open this door, I absolutely love this open look. I might add I was thinking about adding like a chandelier here, but I feel like that wouldn't really fit the basement vibe. And I do really love the way that this turned out. Okay, so let me give you a tour. So I did keep this kids area the same necessarily, although I did add a clothing rack here just for a little more decoration. I added some sleeping bags and some games to make it seem like an actual basement because these are things that you would actually have in the basement. Over here, we have a little changing rack in case you are just down here watching some TV, watching football, playing some games, whatever it is, and you want to change the baby and not go all the way upstairs. And in over here in this room, we have the bathroom, and I did make this shower with the use of like looking like it was kind of thrown together at the last second. And I do really like that. I really like that like forgotten, thrown together look. Um, I don't use that shower much because I feel like that is kind of the vibe you get off of that. But I feel like it does really fit here in the basement. So yeah, in here we have nothing apparently. Over here we have also nothing. And over here, okay, hold on, let me add basements. So clearly I forgot to do a very important thing. But just behind the couch over here, heading into this room, it should now open, yep, into the room, which stores all of the event items, including my Fall Fest, face, picture photo prop things, the backgrounds for New Year's, as well as a banner for New Year's and the photo props for those, as well as my ball drop for New Year's, which I love this fit. I do need to fix his roof though. I never really truly looked at that, but it does need to be fixed. And I did also add my Wicked posters because I did not want to take those down, and my little podium for when I had a little speech for when the lodge first originally opened. Heading over here, we have the stuff that does come down when I have stuff up, so just like some plants, some small decor. There should probably be more in here next year because this year I was still kind of getting used to the whole lodge. It was my first year with it, and yeah. But over here, this is a very full one. It has my holiday stuff currently that I wanted to take down. So, like the corn hedges from fall, all of my Christmas and New Year's decorations. And yeah, I do really love this sorting system. I think it looks really good in here too. I think it is a really nice way to store it, to sort it, and all of that. And also, in the meantime, I did decorate the rest of the lodge for winter, which I do really love the blue look. I think it looks very nice, very not really cozy, but a very nice like winter. I cannot get in this door. A very nice winter vibe from the harsh red. I think it's a very good fresh breathing thing. I really like it. And yes, that is carried all throughout the house. So, starting off with my bingo card. So, this is my 2025 bingo card, which I will be crossing off throughout the year. And to start, I do believe that we should just start by crossing off the free space because it is a free space. So, I gave the center space the free space. So, I do think I'm going to go in order from left to right, top to bottom. So, yeah, let's just start with the top left. Everyone is unhappy with an update. I feel like this is very likely. It will be crossed off probably very early because a lot of people well, I'm giving high hopes for this year, but I do think there's will be an update that everyone is unhappy because there always is. Next, new job. I do think this is very likely with the map change coming this year. With the map revamp, I do think that there will be a new job or a revamped job at that. I was hoping we would get a new job at the movie theater, but we didn't. So hopefully in the future we may get a job there. Next up, we have a new event. I would love to see this. I do not see this coming. If it does, I would love it. But if it does not, I perfectly expect that. Although I can see possibly something coming in the Valentine's update, which I will talk about more later. All right, next is a new trophy. Speaking of the Valentine's update, I would love to get a Valentine's trophy. I think that would be really cool. It is the only update that we do not have a trophy for so far up to date, other than the 4th of July. And yeah, I would love to see a trophy for both of those. And next up is a new NPC. I would love to see a new NPC. I love the new NPCs. I love the little stories that everyone makes up behind them, and it's just, I love it so much. Next up is a new area. So this is very obviously going to happen with the map revamp, but I figured I would just put this in case it is like something we do not expect. Next up is Tom is it will be another update where Tom will not be on the profile picture, which I do see happening. I do see it as a very high likely possibility, but I do also see Tom being on the profile picture, hopefully a lot this year. Next up, we have a creator quit. So I am predicting that a famous content creator will quit Bloxburg. It has happened before, and I am very intrigued to see if it happens again this year. And on that note, we have a new creator joins the Bloxburg team, which is a content creator officially for Bloxburg. Which, if you missed it last year, we got a bunch of official content creators, and I do think we will be getting some more this year, hopefully. As well as maybe some new staff. I do believe we will have a new staff member this year. I don't know what they would be working on, but I do believe we will be getting a new staff, at least one member. All right, next up is a new item blows my mind. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I feel about this, but I can see it happening where a new item blows my mind, where I'm just like so in shock from a new item. I love it so much. I also do not see it happening super much, but we can always have high hopes. All right, next up is an item that we have asked for after years, like something we've asked for forever, and we are finally getting it. So hopefully this year we get an item that we've been asking for a while. All right, next is Easter. I would love to see an Easter update this year. I do not think that it is their main priority with the new map revamp and everything going on, but I would still love to see it. Even just a small egg hunt, I would love that so much. Or even some pink trees around the map, like a spring update. All right, next up to finish this row is I quit on a project of mine. I hope this doesn't happen. I hope to finish all my projects this year, but we'll see how it goes. All right, next up we have a update that everyone is happy. This I could also see happening because there's a lot of things happening going on this year that will probably make everyone happy, although I do more likely see everyone unhappy. Or mixed. I can see a mixed update. I can see a lot of people being mixed on an update. I don't think no one's ever not. There will never be an update where everyone's happy, but I'm going off of like majority of people. All right. So next is a dev vacay. So I have a feeling that it is going to be a lot like last year, where in the fall the devs took a long break for like 3 months, and hopefully that doesn't happen again this year. But I could see it happening. All right. So next is an unexpected item. So it's like an item that gets added that none of us were expecting to be added. There was no leaks about it or anything. I would love to see that happen, just like an item that kind of goes with the update, but not super much, so it's still unexpected. All right, next is a new type of ticket. I would love to see this for the Valentine's update or the 4th of July update. This is kind of what I was talking about earlier, but I couldn't totally say. I would love to see the tickets for Valentine's as well as a Valentine's minigame to get tickets, a 4th of July minigame to get tickets. I would love to see these. And yeah, I do really love the ticket system, and I would love to see it come back in future holidays. All right, and finishing the second to last row, we have an old trend returning. And I did actually make this list before the whole trend on TikTok happened, but if you are not sure what it is, basically there's a trend where in 2025 people are making it like old years, like the 80s or back to 2020. I could see this happening where like people start building in only linen again, people start building old styles. I could see this happening, and I would love to see it. All right, so starting on this last row, I become famous and I blow up. I do not see this happening anytime soon, let alone at all. But I would still love it. It's there. We can hope, but for now, it is just a corner that will probably not be crossed out. All right, second in this row, we have another April Fool's update, which I would love to see. I know that they have been pretty consistent with their April Fool's update, but there has been some years where they did skip it and miss it. So hopefully this year is not one of the years that they skip it again. All right, next up is we have some new revamped items. I am hoping and pro I am hoping and we will probably be getting these, but if we don't, then it's whatever. But I would love to see some old items revamped, such as like super old items that were like basic and not very detailed, like the newer items. I would love to see them revamped. All right, and update leak. I could see an entire update leak, like the whole update or just like main parts of it. I could see this happening because I know it has happened in the past and I could definitely see it happening again. But I could also see an update surprising all of us. Like that one kitchen update a couple years ago. I never saw any leaks about that and it caught me by complete surprise. All right, and finally, we have lore. I know that they mentioned in their Q&A last year that they wanted to add lore to Bloxburg. I would love to see lore added this year. And yeah, this is my 2025 Bloxburg bingo card. And yeah, that is all I do have for you guys today. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video.